Samira slowly pressed her lips against Ira's forehead and softly asked why she was staring at her like that. Ira lowered her eyes and quietly replied that it was nothing, making Samira laugh as she teased her for also starting to say nothing now. Ira acted slightly annoyed and asked if she had to make fun of everything, but Samira shook her head and said there were some things she took very seriously. She gently placed Ira's hand over her heartbeat and whispered that Ira was one of those things. Ira's breathing faltered for a moment as she silently looked into Samira's eyes. A little later, Samira asked when Ira had taken a shower, and Ira replied that she had done it during the night while Samira was asleep because taking one in the morning would make everyone suspicious. Samira only smiled knowingly. Her voice gradually softened as she moved closer, making Ira nervous enough to ask why she was acting like this again. While talking, Samira climbed over Ira, supporting herself with one hand beside the bed while intertwining their fingers with the other. Ira's breathing became heavier as Samira whispered that Ira looked the most beautiful when she was shy. Embarrassed, Ira turned her face away and called it nonsense, but Samira only laughed and asked why she was avoiding eye contact then. Ira had no answer. Slowly, Samira turned Ira's face toward her and kissed her deeply, lingering on her lips before moving down to her neck with gentle affection. Ira closed her eyes and silently felt Samira's love while Samira continued showering her with soft kisses. Much later, Samira rested her head on Ira's chest with a satisfied smile while Ira stroked her hair and asked what exactly she had done. Samira joked innocently and even teased about doing it again, making Ira immediately panic and complain that she would need another shower. Samira burst into laughter while Ira shyly told her to be quiet. Samira promised not to disturb her anymore, at least for 5 minutes, After a while, Samira looked at Ira again with the same mischievous sparkle in her eyes. Ira instantly became suspicious, knowing that looked too well. Samira kissed her cheek softly and told her that Ira understood her very well now. Outside, the morning sunlight grew brighter while Samira quietly mentioned that Ira looked different today, softer somehow. Ira narrowed her eyes at her teasing, causing Samira to laugh and suddenly suggest making coffee. She claimed a romantic morning could not be complete without coffee, and although Ira accused her of turning everything into drama, Samira replied that she simply liked making some moments special. She kissed Ira's hand gently and promised to prepare coffee herself. Ira doubted whether she could even make coffee properly, but Samira dramatically acted offended before leaving the room. Before going, she looked back and softly promised that she would never break Ira's trust. Her words left Ira's heart feeling strangely warm. Sitting alone for a while, Ira noticed the faint redness on her lips and the mark on her neck when she looked in the mirror, immediately covering it with her hair while blushing all over again. Soon, Samira called from outside asking how many spoons of sugar she wanted in her coffee. When Ira answered 2, Samira teasingly called her a liar and joked that someone as sweet as Ira did not need extra sugar. Ira could only close her eyes in embarrassment while hearing Samira laugh outside. A little later, Ira went downstairs and saw Samira's cousins sitting together. Samira brought her coffee from the kitchen, and the moment their eyes met, Samira easily noticed the shy blush on Ira's face. Suddenly, Samira distracted everyone by pointing at a random frame on the wall. As everyone turned around, she quickly leaned down and kissed Ira on the cheek. Ira froze in shock and immediately stared at her with wide eyes while Samira stood there looking completely innocent with a hidden smile on her lips. When one conversations while Ira sat there completely flustered, her cheeks turning bright red. Handing her the coffee mug, Samira whispered that they had not properly said good morning yet. Ira called her crazy under her breath, and Samira replied that she was crazy only for her. When Ira nervously asked what would happen if someone saw them, Samira shamelessly answered that she would simply do it properly again. Ira almost lost her composure hearing that. As they continued talking quietly, Samira admitted that she did feel fear sometimes, but loving Ira was stronger than her fear. Her words made Ira's heart tremble softly. Just then, Sayla noticed Ira's red cheeks and suspiciously asked if she had a fever. Ira almost choked trying to deny it while Samira immediately blamed the hot coffee with an innocent face. Ira glared at her as if she wanted to kill her with her eyes, but Samira remained completely shameless. Later, when everyone started discussing plans for going out in the evening, Sayla mentioned how unusually happy Samira looked today. Smiling knowingly, Samira said people could have reasons to be happy too, looking only at Ira while saying it. Unable to meet her gaze anymore, Ira focused on her coffee, the warmth kept spreading inside her heart. Beneath the table, Samira lightly brushed her fingers against Ira's hand so subtly that no one else noticed, but Ira immediately felt it. She softly warned Samira to sit quietly, and Samira bit her lip while smiling, whispering that she was trying, but she simply could not control herself whenever Ira was beside her.